Coronation Street youngster Max Turner has had a turbulent couple of months on the ITV soap. Now, a new theory by express.co.uk suggests that Max could finally be arrested for spiking Amy Barlow's drink, but will then meet an unlikely familiar face as his cellmate. Max, played by Paddy Beaver, was arrested earlier this week in connection with Amy's, Elle Mulvaney, drink being spiked. The troubled teen intended to get his revenge on his teacher Daniel Osborne, Rob Mallard, but when the drinks were switched, he had unintentionally put Amy at risk. After an argument with his father, David Platt, Jack P. Shepherd, Max stormed out and planned to run away, but sustained a gruesome injury and ended up being rushed to hospital. Now, official soap spoilers reveal that David explains to his son that he had been expelled from school and is likely to face jail time, but will his cellmate be welcoming once he knows who he is? During Friday's episode, April 29, tensions ran high as Max was confronted by David about his actions, which ended in a nasty row, with David exclaiming his mother Kylie Platt, Paula Lane, would be ashamed. Angry, Max decided to run away and smashed the barbershop window to retrieve his phone. However, he ended up slicing his leg open in the process. He ended up collapsing after the blood loss and was eventually found by Simon Barlow, Alex Payne, and Jacob Hay, Jack James Ryan, who rushed him to the hospital. In upcoming scenes, the surgeon assures David and Shona Platt, Julia Goulding, that Max's operation went well and he's in a stable condition. Starting to feel a bit better, Max admits to his father that he was running away in a bid to avoid prison. Later, David returns to the hospital to see how Max is getting on but breaks the news that he has been expelled from school. With the pressure of the crime clearly getting to Max, will he attempt a second chance at running away from prison? If Max gets sent to prison for the severity of his crime, it is likely he may be cellmates with Clayton Hibbs, Callum Harrison, the young boy who killed his mother, Kylie. Clayton was jailed and detained at HMP Stoneway, and if Max realizes who he is, could he risk his chance at getting out of prison to take revenge on his mother's murderer? Will Clayton get to Max first, killing him too? Max actor Paddy recently spoke to Digital Spy about the dramatic storyline and revealed there was a difficult road ahead for the schoolboy. He explained, "I was really glad he came clean, and I think Max is also glad. I think this is a huge weight off his shoulders. There are other routes that I guess Max will eventually go down. I think Max is an incredibly complex person, so whether he'll go back to being well-behaved is not known to me. He does always try and do the right thing at the end. That's one of my favorite things about him. So I guess if there was no messing up, there'd be no making things right." Max's mother, Kylie, was stabbed to death after a confrontation with Clayton back in 2016. When Clayton and his stepbrother Cormac Macca Hibbs, Gareth Bellina, found out that Callum Logan's, Sean Ward, body was underneath her house, a confrontation conspired. Soon, Clayton turned up at the shop to again cause trouble and was near to attacking Gemma Winter, Dolly Rose Campbell. As the fight broke out onto the street, Kylie heard the commotion and attempted to intervene, but the shocking moment ended with Clayton stabbing her and running off. She later passed away in David's arms, which soon sent him on a mission to kill Clayton for revenge. Instead, Clayton was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 15 years to life in prison, but if David finds out he is in the same cell as Max, what will he do to save his son?